Good evening and welcome. Welcome to another exciting edition of the program, Liberia First on Junior High Talk. Today is Friday, March the 6th, 2026. My name is Wild Michael Gilman. We broadcast from Detroit, Michigan. If you join us here for the very first time, we say welcome to you. On this podcast, we insist to be civil. There shall be no curse words, no insults of any kind. If you don't like what we say, what we do here, we invite you to switch the channel, move to another channel, and you can come back another day. And so we invite you to invite others and make it a night of news, information, education, entertainment, and a whole lot more. Tonight's broadcast centers around the theme, the monologue here. First, they came for the Socialist, and I did not speak out because I was not a Socialist. Then they came for the Trade Unionist, and I did not speak out because I was not a Trade Unionist. Then they came for the Jews, and I did not speak out because I was not a Jew. Then they came for me, and there was no one to speak for me. And this quotable quote is by Martin Niemoller, a reverend or pastor from the days of Adolf Hitler. Our hot topics on here tonight: clear of corruptions? Question mark. The LACC has cleared two officials of the CDC Government of Corruptions, Senator Nathaniel F. McGill, then Minister of State, and National Fisheries Aquaculture Agency Director General Madam Clar Marie Weah have been cleared of corruption following the agency's investigations. However, pundits are wondering and questioning if the actions by the LACC is, quote, a design tactic that is targeted, that is a targeted witch hunt against certain people, and of course, they argue that the LACC could use these two as scapegoats to indict others while stating, quote, if you believe the LACC can clear McGill and Glasco, why can't you believe D Tweah Jr. and Madam Clar Marie Weah are guilty of corruption? Will the Joseph Boakai administration reinstate Madam Glasgow and write the United States government to clear Minister Nathaniel McGill's name of any wrongdoing? Who is Mr. Baba M. Boakai? Let's dig deeper. Who is Mr. Baba M. Boakai? Let's dig deeper. Also coming up, CDC USA self-loading. There are two national conventions scheduled in the CDC USA. One in Philadelphia in June 2026, and the other in September in Minnesota. Is it possible to have a peace, unity, reconciliation conference before an election convention? Who will qualify the candidate and voters in Philadelphia without the leadership? Will anyone or everyone Who shows up be allowed to vote or contest for positions in Philadelphia? Anybody? Can anybody just show up and say I'm a citizen from CDC USA and vote? Is party supremacy only about obey, 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 and obey? Let's dig deeper. Also coming up, Capitol building fire case. Associate Justice Yusuf Kabar has placed a hold on the transfer of the arson trial from Monrovia, following an appeal by Sugar J, Funati Kofa, and others. They argue that the case has passed during selection, evidence gathering, and testimony has begun with the Liberia National Police officer testifying while moving the case. Now, let's dig deeper. We say good evening to all of you joining us here. Eric McGill, Saturday Zongwe, Guduwe, Ellie Quayo Elliott, Yuma Johnson, Mohammed S. Kamara, welcome to all of you. Nelly and Stephen Kia on the YouTube channel, welcome there. Annie Bato, welcome to you as well. Good to see all of you here tonight. Also coming up, land ownership versus demolition. The Joseph Human Boakai Unity Party government continues to grant demolition rights to people alleging land ownership. Senator Abraham Carlos DeLong gave his approval while folks are claiming parts of land in and around Monrovia. The government has provided no assistance or relocation plans to hundreds, if not thousands, of victims. What will you do if you were an alleged landowner? Will you rent out the properties? Will you evict or demolish the properties? Let's dig deeper. What would you do? Kumangwe, what would you do? Daughter Nina Quia, wake up. Elizabeth Walker, Leo Dunn, Otaka Kehu, welcome to all of you joining us here. We got a great show this Friday evening, live and direct from Detroit, Michigan. My name is Wild Michael Gilman. Bidding you a pleasant good evening and welcome. And at this comment from Mr. Stephen here on the YouTube channel, is watching with his darling wife, my big sister, Nanny here. Says, good evening, my young brother, Wild Michael. Hope you are doing fine. My man, I hinted you about the 26th of February. My day. But I didn't hear what I was expecting on our platform. Anyway, no worries, one man. We are here following. Happy belated birthday, Mr. Kier. I don't know whether we were on the 26th. I doubt it. February 26th, but I want to wish you well. That was Thursday. No, Thursday we don't come on the air on Thursday. So we're gonna make it up. Whatever it was, we're gonna make it up on Monday, okay? Congratulations to you and the big sister, Nanny here, and welcome. And Rusa, welcome to you. Serapine, Sumawuro, welcome as well. Got a great show for all of us here. Leo Down, welcome. Got a great show for all of us here. So hey. Again, welcome to all of you. If you just joined us here, we got a great show for all of us here tonight. So sit back, relax, and of course, let's bring you some of our sponsors for tonight's broadcast. JP Janet is a sponsor of this program. If you are in Monrovia, you should know what I'm talking about. JP Janet, exclusive distributor there is the man Aries Dean. Again, JP Janet is exclusively sold in Liberia by Aries Dean. You can contact GHT just in case you need that. Okay? Yeah. Also, tonight broadcast is sponsored by the man Joe Saka. Joe Saka is a candidate for Philadelphia District number 185, Pennsylvania District 185, Joe Saka.
From river towns to quiet lands, different faces, common dreams, together stronger than it seems.
One people, one community, Joe Saka stands for unity. In District 85 we rise, hand in hand, eyes on brighter skies. One people.
We walk these streets with open hands, from river towns to quiet lands, different faces, common dreams, together stronger than it seems.
One people, one community, Joe Saka stands for unity.
In District 85 we rise, hand in hand, eyes on brighter skies.
One people, one community, Joe Saka stands for unity. In District 85 we rise, hand in hand, eyes on brighter skies.
When we stand as one, we build the way for our children's future, starting today.
One people, one community, Joe Saka leads with dignity. In District 85 we rise. Whoa, whoa, whoa. One people, one community, our prize of practice energy. In District 85 we rise, hand in hand, eyes on brighter skies.
When we stand as one, we build the way for our children's future, starting from river towns to quiet lands, different faces, common dreams.
Joe Saka is the candidate for Pennsylvania District number 185. Okay. Hopefully next week we're gonna be hosting Joe Saka here on this platform. Okay. Yeah.
Pure totalitarianism
And then when you come and talk about total.
Okay, forget that one now. We understand. Okay, forget that one now. We understand. Okay, forget that one now. We understand.
This is totalitarianism. Pure totalitarianism.
And then when you come and talk about
Okay, forget that one now. We understand. Okay, forget that one now. We understand. Okay, forget that one now. We understand.
This is totalitarianism. Pure totalitarianism.
Okay, we just do a little bit of teasers here and there for you. It's Friday night. Okay, yeah, I believe you've heard this song many times on Freedom FM. This song right here. I believe you heard it many times on Freedom FM. So we got the video. Apparently, you probably have been thinking that this is not real. This is somebody a made up story by Freedom FM. All right, but this is the guy right here. I want you to take a look and take a listen to this guy right here.
Yeah. He asked me, say, how many of you are working to the area? I say, we are 3.
You told the message you're 3.
Yeah. So he said, I want to give you tea. To carry to
The message you want to give you what?
tea. Have milk tea. Have milk tea.
Oh, milk tea.
Yeah.
For you to drink.
With bread.
The bread.
3 pieces of fruit bread.
With egg inside.
With egg inside, my butter. So when I carry it to the man, say, carry it to the man. When you give it to the man, then you must come back to the car.
So the food make you now, you carry that so you can go convince your friend now.
Yeah. When I give it to the man say, thank you. I say, okay. The man say, oh, where you going now? I say, oh, I'm going right car. So one of my friends called me.
And the same man you going to now?
Yeah, the same man.
The man tell you say, one for you to go steal.
No, yeah. So when I go to the man, he say, clean the car. Then there are 2 now.
In the Jeep.
In a Jeep. Then there are 2.
A big Jeep.
Yeah. Black BG, photo G. Yeah. So when I clean the car now,
air condition all inside.
No, Papa, you can't wait for me to spin now. I'll leave the whole town now. You can judge people.
I just asking you a question, sorry.
You can judge people like you come here.
No, I'm a journalist. I beg you, sorry.
The way you talk in the question, you say when I move from here, I'll free. You say when I move from here, I'll free. You said one talk again. I wanted to mean who talk to you, but you double in the question. Hi, not looking, hi, looking. Then you want post and no more word there again. Why not be looking to the top? I'm not going to talk again. And said they call me to the office at OSP.
I think you explain to me that you come look at you say you
can judge people like you come here.
No, I'm a journalist. I beg you, sorry.
The way you talk in the question, you say when I move from here, I'll free. You say when I move from here, I'll free. You said one talk again. I wanted to mean who talk to you, but you double in the question. Hi, not looking, hi, looking. Then you want post and no more word there again. Why not be looking to the top? I'm not going to talk again. And said they call me to the office at OSP.
I think you explain to me that you come look at you say you carry tea to the man. After you carry tea to the man, and you come now. So what next now?
And for me, I will not there.
Nobody, you getting there. You say ask you too much question. Hey, there's me things say make your egg and bread. You bring it. Okay, sorry. Now I say sorry now. Okay, sorry.
If you
I will not ask you the question again. Okay, sorry.
When I give you answer now, then you.
Okay. Explain again. I'm not asking you no more question again. Okay, let's go ahead.
Go to school. The English say I need the English.
Okay, sorry. I say sorry now. Sorry.
See, Adi, you take that. Yeah, same man.
The man say one for you to go steal.
No, yeah. So when I go to the man, he say clean the car. Then there are 2 now.
In the Jeep.
In a Jeep. Then there are 2.
A big Jeep.
Yeah. Black BG, photo G. So when I clean the car now,
air condition all inside.
No, Papa, you can't wait for me to spin now. I'll leave the whole town now. You can judge people.
Now you can judge
Just
people.
your question, sorry.
Can't judge people like here.
No, I'm a journalist. I beg you, sorry.
The way you talk in the question,
Just
you
avoid
say
the
when I move
question.
from here out free. You like say when I move from here out free.
Oh, free.
You said one talk again. I wanted to mean who talk clear to you, but you double in the question. Hi, not looking, hi, looking. Then you want post and no more word there again. Why not be looking to the top? I'm not going to again. And said they call me to the office of OSP.
I think you explain to me that you come to get a tea to the man. After you get a tea to the man, and you come now. So what next now?
And for me, I'll not fair.
Nobody, you get in there, you say, ask you two more question. Hey, there's me things say, make your egg and bread. You bring it. Okay, sorry. Now I say sorry now. Okay, sorry.
If you
I will not ask you the question again. Okay, sorry.
When I give you answer now, then you
Okay, explain again. I'm not asking you no more question again. Okay, let's go ahead now. Go to school.
the English say I need the English.
Okay, sorry. Now I say sorry now. Sorry.
Say Adi, you take time.
I'm taking time. Okay, sorry. Okay.
Say I can take time
To explain.
Knew that it did. I could tell you a corridor.
when a man come in.
I believe you've heard this their voice on Freedom FM for quite a long time, and you didn't know. You probably did not believe that this really existed. But yeah, we are with the video and everything, right? That's Gina Hunter, digging deeper department. Welcome to all of you. I see the honorable chairman, Yahya Talata Sharif, is following the show from his Pennsylvania residence of Philadelphia. There, he said, "Good evening, Mr. Wild Michael Gilbert. I trust your weekend is proceeding well." Absolutely. Welcome to you, there, Mr. Chairman. Good to have you on here as always. James John Kakula Sumo. Welcome to you. Okay, folks, if you just joined us here, this is Abraham Darros DeLong giving his blessings and everything to the demolition of people's homes across Monserrato, Monrovia, Liberia, you name it. All right, Seraphine, welcome to you there. And Sabina Harris, welcome to you. Derefina Hawa, welcome as well. Jackie Washington, welcome to you. McDonald Yankwe, Flomo, welcome. They say, my man, you stay around. I should be asking you because we've been around. We didn't go anywhere. We've been here. But you in power now, so you don't care. I hope you are proceeding well, like Yahya Talata Sharif said. Welcome to all of you there. Marta Sebro Akima, son, welcome to you. Okay, so this is Darros DeLong. Listen, and we'll go from there.
In alleyway in the country where I've been warned, even by people in the family that I've been building an alleyway and let them move fire, break them down. Anytime government is ready to open those places for safety and for development, and people feel in those alleyways, whether they have the most beautiful, the most expensive structure on it, break them down. Break them down. Structure on it, break them down. Break them down. Structure on it, break them down. Break them down. Structure on it, break them down. 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 Break it down. Break it down. If the government, if the president, if the president holds in the alleyway and the government get the courage to do it, I'm encouraging the national government that will come. Break it down.
I want you to take a keen listen to this and look at his gesticulation and everything. This statement right here, okay, means or says a lot. Listen.
Encourage to do it. I'm encouraging the non-government that will bring it down. We have to develop the country. Encouraging the non-government that will bring it down. We have to develop the country. Encouraging the non-government that will bring it down. We have to develop the country. Encouraging the non-government that will bring it down. We have to develop the country. I prefer not to be in office and we have a developed country. Then for me to be more political with my speech that will please people hearing and will get in office and the country is not being developed. Lastly, yes. Lastly, because people build on property, they believe it for them because they get some legal instrument in their hand. Another person can go to the court and the court remove those people from there after years of occupancy. After years of occupancy. If you get property, you're not paying taxes on it. Somebody order and sell the property for them, and they building on it, and you do nothing. You go to court. The person that live on that property for years, you go to court. Everybody knows that property for that person now, and the person that live there for 10, 15 years. Then you go to court. And then the court evict that person from there. That court has a problem. Yes, because if you have one deed, live there more than 10, 15 years, then you go to court. And then the court evict that person from there. That court has a problem. Yes, because you not live there more than 10, 15 years, then you go to court. And then the court evict that person from there. That court has a problem. Yes, because if you have one deed and somebody was building on your property, they built a 5 years, 3 years, nothing. The person, the whole world knows that the person living because the person too. They get a own document, one code, probating, one place, 10 different times, 10 different people claiming ownership to it. But nobody to use it, they play where you build it, stop. No court issue injunction for you to stop and you went ahead. No administrative forum invited you to say somebody claiming the land is in dispute, stop, and you went ahead. And the person built on that place, they lived there more than 15 years, they're not born children. Then one court say, oh, the other person here got to get order peace, so we're moving from here. That judge must be impeached. We got to change the law. 10, 15 years, they're not born children. Then one court say, oh, the other person here got to get order peace, so we're moving from here. That judge must be impeached. We got to change the law. Person here got to get order peace, so we're moving from here. That judge must be impeached. We got to change the law. Person here got to get order peace, so we're moving from here. That judge must be impeached. We got to change the law. Person here got to get order peace, so we're moving from here. That judge must be impeached. We got to change the law.
Okay, you all heard Darius DeLong, especially those areas that I clip on, I replayed. Most importantly, the last part, that judge must be impeached. That whole speech statement made on the Senate floor, he did not say a word about bringing in the public works minister to question why are they making people homeless. Okay, he did not say let's rein in the public works minister. The court ordered evictions, but not demolition. Right? He did not say, let's bring in the public works minister. But he wants to, what? impeach the judge. He wants to impeach the judge. He's not worried about the public works minister. And we know who all behind the evictions. It's the public works minister that is sending out the yellow machines and what have you. This tape right here continue to gain my attention. This ideologue Friday Weah. I know Weah or Weah. He said the public works minister is not a court. No, the public works minister is not a court. But answer me, did the court order demolition or the court order eviction? What did the court order? The public works minister sends the machines with his team to do what? To evict the people or to demolish the properties? What did the court order? I hope you will answer me. Okay? No, he's not. He's not the court. The public works minister is not the court. But what did the court order? Covenant D, welcome to you there. Say hello, Mr. Gilmer, and all the panelists. Welcome there. Bala 4, welcome to you as well. Othelia Chape Monjolo, welcome there. Julie Z. Kennedy, welcome to you. Seaton Greer, welcome there. Says, hi, Honorable Gilman. How you doing? Watching from Providence, Rhode Island. Absolutely. Welcome. I'm awesome. I'm awesome, doing well. And Joseph Wally Kenda, good evening to you there and your darling wife, my sister, Edith Wally Kenda. Indeed, the rescue mission is on the move. Absolutely, they are. Yeah. Yeah. So, William Sagba Davis, welcome to you. Great to see you on here. Howard Tote, welcome. On Friday, I'm waiting to get your comment, see your comment there. But let's take a look at this other video right here. This is part of the story we're going to bring to you tonight.
In our own former president, we have he chose to accommodate everybody in the governing section. These are the people today that are serving us. The lack of water brand. He was the spokesperson of MCC, making over 1,000 United States dollars. And the senior vice chair for operator for the United Party. He was the operator in the system. While some of us are agitating, stay on the statutory bench. These are the same people today. Can you imagine every sector of government they have which home citizens? People even making 100 United States dollars, I can't even sustain them. They are wanting them. They have taken them off the page. Can you imagine that? And then heard us. But we say, this is a caveat. I told people I see you yesterday. There is a clear caveat. If the wind turn, we will point at some of you. You will never go with impunity. So then you say you told us, you make some people still believing that Samuel 12 told 25 million, and you don't ever to prosecute Samuel 12 or 25 million. You go on national security issue. Comrades, it is saddened. But bear in mind, some of you that done it and want it with a regime. They're weak and turn anytime. Thank you. National security issue. Samuel 12 told 25 million, and you don't ever to prosecute Samuel 12 or 25 million. You go on national security issue. Still believing that Samuel 12 told 25 million, and you don't ever to prosecute Samuel 12 or 25 million. You go on national security issue. Some people still believing that Samuel 12 told 25 million, and you don't ever to prosecute Samuel 12 or 25 million. You go on national security issue. Comrades, It is saddened. Some people still believing that Samuel 12 told 25 million, and you don't ever to prosecute Samuel 12 or 25 million. You go on national security issue. Comrades, it is saddened. But bear in mind, some of you that done it and want it with a regime. They're weak and turn anytime. Thank you.
The wheels can turn anytime. For those of you that are whining and dining with the regime, the wheels can turn anytime. And we will find you out. Whether you are a sweeper, a messenger, the wheels are turning. We will find you out. Solomon Tade, welcome to you there. Great to see you on here. Sam Ricks, say hi to all my GHT CLN families. Is it I alone that the program constantly freezing? I don't know. You're probably in your own lane tonight, Ricks. Sophie Blammer, my sister, welcome to you there from Ohio. Good to see you on here as always. Catherine Tinney, welcome. Say hi, Mr. Gilmore. Welcome to you, Catherine. Solomon Taddy says, I'm following your show tonight, sir. Please keep it up. You are doing a great work. Thank you very much. And Seaton Greer. But those sheriff who usually go to the demolition site are always mentioning court order, not public works minister. Absolutely. They don't say public works minister, but did you see the video with Sir Joseph and the public works officials? Did you see that video? Seaton Greer. The public works ministry sends the machines, right? It's court order. But what did the court order? Did the court order demolition? Did the court order demolition or the court order eviction? The other young man will not answer. Or maybe that the same person changed their account. Let's have a conversation here. The demolition, did the court order eviction or the court order demolition? Dorothy Desayu said, Sam Riggs, please restart your phone. Restart your phone. You come back. You'll be super. Yeah. Beatrice Joe, welcome to you. Eric S. Gay, welcome there from the nation's capital, Monrovia. Good to see you on here, Eric. Welcome to you. And Beatrice Joe, good evening, Mr. Gibber, and all the GHT family. Welcome there, okay? We got a great show for all of us here tonight. We are discussing the monologue here. First, they came for the socialist, and I did not speak out because I was not a socialist. Then they came for the trade unionist, and I did not speak out because I was not a trade unionist. Then they came for the Jews, and I did not speak out because I was not a Jew. Then they came for me, and there was no one to speak for me. There was no one to speak for me. They came for everybody. And there was no one to speak for those people. Like what is happening in Monrovia, in Liberia today. The likes of Darius DeLong is calling on the demolition of people's homes, people's dwelling places, because development must take place. Places that people live since 1847, since the founding of the country. Those alleyways that Joseph Jenkins Roberts could not develop could not take roads into those communities. Okay? Colonel Zille, welcome to you. You're one of the first persons in here this evening. Welcome there, Colonel Zille. Good to see you on here. It says, good evening, Mr. Gilmore and GHT family. Welcome. And the Mas SP Pelu, aka Golo. Golo Lu. Good afternoon from Australia, Daddy. And our GHT CLF family. Welcome to you there, Mas. And my friend Eric Passaway says the decision lies with the owner to demolish or not. As once as the court order eviction, it is all that matters. Eric, I don't know how to put it, but here is it. For instance, the CDC party headquarters, the case was still in court, not fully adjudicated yet. The case was still, as a matter of fact, it is still in court. Final judgment not rendered. Okay? But the government, I would say the government, was hasty to go ahead and demolish the site, the property, because of what we know, politics, making sure the CDC is no more. Okay? So I understand Darius DeLong is your in-law, and so you will support him to break it down. But you don't just break people properties down. When the government herself cannot even come up with relocation plans, compensation, and all of that, that's why it is called the government. For the people, by the people. That's why you got the LRRC. The Repatriation Resettlement Commission. That's why you got Disaster Relief Agency to come to the aid of the people in times like these. And that's why you should play. The court is not in isolation of the central government. No, it's not. You heard Darius DeLong, of all the things he said in that video, the very last part, or towards the last part, he said, you have a property. You did not develop it. Somebody developed the property, and they've lived there for tens and tens of years. And everybody know that the property belongs to this person. They have children there. They got grandchildren on that property, great-grandchildren, and what have you. And somebody comes and say the property belongs to them. And this court or this judge have probated that one deed more than 10 times. Somebody, or court probated that deed more than 10 times. So you got multiple owners. But nobody placed an injunction on the construction or the building of your home until this Joseph Yuma Boakai government came in, and now everybody claiming swaths of lands because God is not making new lands. So the old lands that people lay claims to, got to go back to them. Right? Right? Nora Marie, Niemoller, welcome. Be thankful, Addison. Right? Yeah. Mera done on the YouTube channel. The Dillon, the Boakai, and others are repatriating themselves first. Chairman Gilmer, absolutely. Yeah. Patrick Kennedy. Gilmer Eric is a strong supporter of the rescue government and Dillon, and he'll support anything they do. Do not waste your time on Eric. I know so. Patrick, Dillon is married to Eric's sister. Okay? Yeah. Yeah. So okay. Dillon said it. At least I agree with him with that one. That something have got to be wrong with the judge. You promoted one piece of land, one parcel of land more than 10, 15 times. Didn't you see the demarcations, the aerial, the whatsoever? Didn't you see that? Eh? Somebody asked a question, what happened to the mother deed when you sell the land to somebody? You got the mother deed. Let me tell you something, all of us here. If you bought a piece of land from somebody and they say, I have the mother deed for this property, I'm the owner of the property, and then you bought the land from them and they gave you the mother deed. So go and prove it, your owner deed. If they gave you the mother deed and they came back to you, say, give me back the mother deed, don't do it. If they came back to you, say, give me back the mother deed because I got other land there and you're attached to this deed, don't do it. That's how they sell one land over and over and again. If they made mistake and gave you the mother deed, do not give it back to them. I'm a witness to that. Okay? I am a witness to that. Somebody sold a parcel of land and they wanted back the mother deed. After giving the deed and everything to the buyer. Said to do what with it? Said, no, I got other land then that connected to it and blah, blah, blah. So if I want to sell it so I can have the mother deed to show. No. Legends. Legend, I got that recording. I got that tape. Dillon domestic violence tape. I have it. Yeah. Yeah. Dorothy Desayu. Let's read this comment from Dorothy Desayu. Dorothy said, we know that we have to develop our country, but those people, homes are not in a way of development. People are just broken people homes because they said that they want the natives people to go back to the villages where there is no road. But those people that are not going anywhere, are going to stay right in Monrovia and vote the Unity Party out comes 2021. Yeah. Dorothy, you can tell my most on time when I see somebody coming there. Okay. So what will you do? Eric and others, what will you do if you are an alleged landowner and you have a court order to evict people, not to demolish, to evict people? Take, for instance, the CDC headquarters, or forget it, the political grounds there. And looking at from everything we know, that CDC headquarters, the old headquarters in Congo Town there, opposite Lone Star, it may be like the Dead Sea, where there is no living things. Nothing, no development will go on that land. You know that's just what's going to happen. No business, nobody going to take that land. It's now a cursed ground. That's political ground there. Let's go to Cali Hospital. How long has it been since they demolished the people's homes? How long has it been? How long has it been since they demolished the people's home? No development there. District 17, Hotel Africa. How long has it been? Oh, we come to renovate the Hotel Africa and all of that. How long has it been? All of the demolitions that have gone on across the country, across Monserrato, no development has happened on those sites. No development. So what would you do if you were an alleged landowner and you got people living on those lands? They build nice houses and what have you. They got businesses. And you got a court order to evict them. Do you call the people to a meeting and say, look, I'm the owner. The court have awarded me my land, but you've been here so many years. You developed this place. So can we enter an arrangement? I want us to enter an arrangement. Maybe 5 years, 10 years, so that you can either relocate or you transform these houses, build some modern structure, give them a format if you want to develop the place. And then I will lease the land to you, either lease to own or whatever, and you're going to be paying rent to me. Or you move after 5, 10 years. Enter into some agreement. Will you do that? As a human to another human being, will you do that? Will you evict the people? Leave the structures there? Or are you going to demolish as the way they've done in every area? Did you see The representative from District 6, Anders. Did you see the representative from District 6? I think the clinic or whatever he built, he got a huge generator that could supply a whole neighborhood electricity. They're using yellow machine to bring that thing outside. The bulldozing everything. Yeah, Victoria had it. Vicky said, where is a Nigerian man coming from to own 200 acres of land in Liberia? Where? The whole of Ghana's Chikizu factory, Chocolate City, wherever. Where is a Nigerian man coming from to own 200 acres of land? When did that happen? When did that happen? Mera done. Will the landowners be cleaning those areas? Or they are going to be left like Iran? Wow. She said yes. Victoria added yes. They broke the place down. Gardner's Way, the one that Nigerian man claiming, Vicky, is that the one you're talking about? They broke everything down in that area, 200 acres? You got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. I didn't follow that one to the letter. Grace S. William, we have been informed that two guys are claiming West Point and Negro Town. Yeah, I saw that in the papers too. West Point and Negro and Negro Town. You know why people are laying claims to these properties like West Point and Negro Town? They are coastal lands. They are beachfront, waterfront. Eh? Victoria Addis said that my family man, but it's not possible. And then Miles SP said, and he said he bought the land in 1990 when he came for the peacekeeping mission in Liberia. My question is, who did he bought the land from during the heat of the war? Exactly. Who surveyed the land for him? 1990. Okay. Oh, she said, the representative place. Okay. All right. Yeah. George Underwood. My father owned Claratown. Yeah. Which court directed this? Which court was open in 1990 to probate court or that land document and to survey land and give people land rights in 1990? Eh? Who did he buy the land from? When people were living all in those areas, 1990. Yeah. Yeah. AB Connor, welcome to you there, my brother. How are you? Says, good evening, my brother and the GHT family. Welcome, welcome, AB. Good to see you. Clay Richards, he got it from Prince Johnson in 1990. No, we are laughing about this, right? But it's serious. It is very serious. People are taking advantage of situation because the government we have today in Liberia, where comes it? The government is the mastermind behind the demolition exercises going on. Okay? They are. Yeah. If the government has stepped in to say we cannot demolish people's homes, there has to be some kind of an arrangement. But you get whole swath of land, acres of land, and what have you, being demolished. One person coming in and say the land for them. Huh? Victoria added, if they carry their foolishness to Negro Town and West Point, we the crew people will bring Boakai government down. Let them be warned. Ura for Ura. Brother Kone Abi, welcome. How you doing?
Good evening to all of the listeners and the followers of the show.
Right.
Though I know I just got this login and listened to a particular land issue. I know you've been dealing with other things prior to
No,
my
actually, that the first topic that we're going in depth into right now.
Oh, okay, that's wonderful. You know, my brother, the right place to place this demolition issues on is the government of Liberia.
Yep.
And this is a high level of irresponsibility that has been exhibited, and ineptitude that has been exhibited by this government. You know, Liberia is 170 some more years old,
Yep.
and there is nowhere in the history of Liberian land dispute that you have had such a demolition going
Such a
on,
demolition going on.
wherein people don't have the opportunity to even take an appeal, because if a lower court render a judgment in a case, that's not the end of that case.
No.
That's why they tell you a lower court. But just imagine a lower court is rendering judgment in land disputes, acres of land with thousands and if not
Thousands of
millions
people. Yeah.
if not millions of dollars worth of properties erected on the parcel of land. And then just the next day you have yellow machine
Yellow machine, yeah. At the
demolishing
site.
those properties.
Yeah.
What happened in the subsequent the person taking appeal in the Supreme Court?
But that's what happened in the Cali community.
Yes, and the Supreme Court ran an opinion against that lower court judgment.
That lower court judgment, yeah.
What becomes of that? But because you have a government and you have a president that's telling you that they're not creating new land,
yeah.
So predicated on that, people taking advantage of it, and you're saying nothing absolutely about it.
Absolutely nothing. Yeah.
Here's the point. Look at the Nimba land issue that have been on for protracted period of time.
Correct.
What about that Nimba country in Ghana they were going about demolishing places there?
Nowhere.
But you have Mr. Boakai, who is the oldest elected president of this country's history. He's sitting right there. His government is there. And the demolition are supervised by his police, the Boakai police.
the police,
and they are
the Ministry
supervised
of
by
Public Works.
But I will put it at the feet that even the yellow machine that going over prior to his fire truck then coming in,
Yeah.
those are some of his yellow machines that he's using over there to demolish people, and then he comes right in the faces of the Liberia telling them that, but God not creating new land.
God not creating new land.
How can you be so irresponsible and so cavalier to the point that people are literally dying? You got folks then that have dedicated their entire life, even if it is a 2-bedroom house, they have erected it as their retirement homes, where in their children nowhere else but at home. And you're sitting there in the morning, they are in bed, you see yellow machine breaking down buildings, and you're talking about going to create a new land?
Right.
How can you be so insensitive?
Let me
let me tell you this, my brother. Let me just
yeah, go ahead. But I wanted to tell you, Sam Rick said he hoped you already broke your fast because he got his pen and paper to write down the vocabularies for the night.
No, sir.
Yeah.
We broke fast since hours ago, man. Thank you, man. But again, my brother, there's something in the Constitution and the laws of Liberia called eminent domain.
Right.
Meaning, every land in Liberia, the government takes precedence over everything.
The government, the government takes
yes.
Yeah.
It lies in the purview of government to say, oh, no, we're going to hold this can't continue like this. What may you think that causes all the noise in the legislative branch there right now? It's because it know that the government got something that it can do to mitigate some of these problems in the country. But
absolutely.
No, you're sitting there thousands of dollars property, they just demolish it.
Yeah.
And if somebody taking the appeal in the court now and they win the case, who's going to be responsible for to replace the damaged properties? So the insensitivity is just mind-boggling. And then you got a president that living in the alleyway too. And then he just said he expanding the alleyway by buying people property around the place. And tackling everything around himself over there.
Yeah.
That's high level insensitivity, my brother. So it needs to be spoken out, and people need to really stand up to this thing. And that is tough. Because it's just endless. It's frustrating. Look at what happened in Kiri's boy there. What Benina Ure and people just went. I'm seeing beautiful structures built over there, and they get demolishing those yellow machines all over the place.
Absolutely.
Why can
let me answer this guy here, Julius Banto.
Okay.
Julius Banto, I don't know, he's parading with the anger from his sister Tanji Banto or whatsoever. But Julius Banto said the government will respect the decision from the court. I like that statement.
Yes.
That the government will respect the decision from the court. But how many times did this government ignore the decision from, not just from the court, but the Supreme Court? The Supreme Court. Here is the most recent case involving what his name? Chris Dubayan.
Yeah.
Here is the Justice Ministry issuing their statement. The Ministry of Justice against a decision by a justice in chamber. Okay? When was the first time that a decision from the justice in chamber? Do you understand why we have justice in chamber in the first place? Julius Banto? Don't transfer the aggression over here, okay? Yeah.
But you know,
here is the government response. It said, in keeping with established legal procedure, the executive branch, through its legal representatives, exercised its constitutional right to appeal to the chamber's ruling to the full bench of the Supreme Court. This step is neither an act of defiance nor a refusal to comply with the court. Rather, it is a constitutionally recognized legal remedy designed to ensure that the matters receive full judicial consideration. The government remains fully bound by and respectful of the authority of the judiciary. This is the paragraph I wanted to read. The distinction between a chamber's ruling and a final determination by the full bench is fundamental to Supreme Court practice. Public commentary that omits this distinction presents an incomplete and inaccurate picture of the legal process. This is the same also 12 ministry that misinterpreted the decision of the Supreme Court.
When it came to the legislative saga.
Yeah, the ultra-virus ruling.
Yes.
This the same also 12 ministry of justice. All right. This the same also 12 ministry. But Julius Banto has transferred his aggression, has put himself in Tangi Banto's body to come here and spew nonsense with confidence.
With confidence.
Yeah. Okay? Because Joe Weah did not make him put director. Go suck some lime, my friend.
Yes.
Yeah.
And take a nap.
Go suck some lime, take a nap.
Yeah.
It might help you.
But listen, my brother.
Yeah.
It's good that you display this particular script from the Justice Ministry.
Right.
For Julius and others of the likes of Julius, for them to be even stating that government will abide by the ruling of the court.
Yeah.
And you have a justice in chamber taking a decision. But the reason is that they thought the right
thing. Let me tell you something, AB.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the same thing you are trying to state here. Yeah. The decision by this justice ministry to go after a decision by the justice in chambers is predicated upon the fact that we have two major cases that is being looked at by the justice in chamber. Yusuf Kaba.
Yep.
The asset recovery involving Clar Hope Foundation and the arson trial that Speaker Kofa and others took appeal to the court.
Yeah.
So as to prevent Roosevelt Willie from transferring the case outside Monrovia. Okay, you have evidence, gathering of evidence have already been completed, done. Jury selection done. The trial started.
Yep.
With the police providing testimony
in court.
In court, before the jury. We reported here that Roosevelt Willie have received tens of thousands of dollars to disband the jury, that he was going to change the sheriff and all of that, because all of those information came out and he did exactly as we reported. He's about to grant the prosecution, the government, their plea to transfer the case. And the Justice Ministry going after Chris Tweah Jr. is because there is a likelihood that the justice in chamber is going to rule in favor of the Clar Hope Foundation, because you cannot adduce evidence against yourself.
Yeah.
Says the law.
Obviously, you can't.
Okay? You cannot adduce evidence. If the government accuses anybody,
You can't incriminate yourself.
The government must produce the evidence. You cannot incriminate yourself. So the Supreme Court, the justice in chamber is looking at that case. He's gonna rule. He or she gonna rule in favor of the Clar Hope. He or she gonna also rule in favor of Speaker Fonati Kofa and others. So now with this decision by also Tweah Justice Ministry to go after the ruling or the decision of the justice in chambers in favor of Chris Tweah Jr, filing for a review by the full bench of the Supreme Court, knowing that Gbese, Yomi Kwekwe Gbese or whatsoever, the puppeteer, the man who sold his birthright to be Chief Justice, who agreed, voted unanimously for the ultra-virus ruling, but then turned his back on his decision because he was promised the position of Chief Justice. You know, they believe the full bench is going to turn. And so if they did that with Chris Tweah Jr, they would do for they would do against, rather, if they did that against Chris Tweah Jr, they would do against Clar Hope Foundation, they would do against Fonati Kofa, they would do against Samuel Tweah, and a whole lot more. Yeah. Abi, go ahead.
Brother. You know, like I stated, it's good that you displayed that particular statement from the Justice Ministry.
Right.
No wonder why this particular government have failed in the MCC scorecard twice in succession for the rule of law. No wonder why. But it, like they are not even guided by those things. They forget to know that those things are documented and reported against the country.
Right.
And the government. They have failed in succession for the rule of law.
Yeah.
But I don't care. Because just imagine because Joseph Boakai went on the crime scene and he was prejudicial. He didn't even get the facts to say to term the burning of the Capitol building as done by hooligans.
Yeah.
So because he has stated that,
that's Christian norm.
Yes.
Eh?
That's it. Exactly.
That's Christian norm. A domestic terrorist.
Domestic terrorist.
Yeah.
So based on that, they say, whenever presidents speak, it becomes policy. So they would do any and everything to defend that particular reckless statement that Boakai made at the crime scene.
Yeah, they would never do anything to prove him wrong.
Yes, they would not. So they know that the Supreme Court bench has been occupied because you had a Chief Justice that was appointed by Boakai, though he did not put him on the bench as the Associate Justice, but he appointed him as Chief Justice. You have Senator Johnson, and then you got another appointee. So Boakai government have 3 appointees on our bench already with my own brother Boakai Kane. So they got 3 people there. Based on that, as I was saying, that we're taking this case over there because those are party loyalists. Those are United Party loyalists. That they will bend the rules in their interest. So we'll go to the court. So people got to look at all of the variables. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Because this is recklessness at its higher level. The court have litigated the case and telling you that Chris Tweah Jr was wrongly dismissed.
Right.
And he should be reinstated with all of the immunities and his back pay and everything. They don't want to do that. Now, the reason why you saw that they paid the likes of Governor Talo, because they could not appoint a governor to replace him. Rather, that governor going to be in a temporary position until his tenure expires. They could not have confirmation for that, so they were constrained to pay the likes of Governor Talo.
Yeah.
But in this case, with the likes of Tweah Jr, already Boakai got his niece over there.
Yeah.
Another kissing over is over there. I'm sorry, I'm not being tribalistic here, but that's the reality. So they
Well,
would
did he hear Mayor Jefferson Koji what he said about Lofa and the Kissy?
yeah. So those are the kind of reckless that we're talking about. How on earth you going to have a Supreme Court justice in chamber and like he presiding over a case? They say, "Oh no, we appealed to the full bench at XYZ." Are you kidding me? What sort of recklessness is this? And they don't care.
Julius Banto, hold on, let me remind the guy of something. Julius Banto, President Weah said, "Don't swear yourself. Don't swear yourself that he not coming back or he will not do this, he will not do that." In his words, in a paraphrase, people who swear themselves that I will not be this, I will not be that, they are no more. Okay? May Solomon Johnson rest in peace.
You know, Julian Banton, he tried to be all over the map in the place. Talking about the diaspora that come for the re-election on Boakai. But let's stick to the issue. I know what we're trying to dissect in this place, and then pull it apart for you. It's like you are jumping to another story talking about we are not coming back. Who talking about we are coming back? We are not coming back.
You want to distract. But I reminded him about what we have said. Don't swear yourself. Don't swear yourself.
A lot of the guys, they felt that they were so entitled to a particular job, and when they never had it, they come with it. You know, it become a transfer aggression on so many different angles.
Absolutely.
Then you angry here because you never got any other thing. Oh man, this man, they have qualified people. Those are the people that run with those kind of things. So Julia, keep writing, and we'll keep responding to you.
We'll keep responding to you.
Thank you.
In record time too.
In record time. Instantaneously.
Instantaneously.
Exactly.
All right, folks. Again, if you just joined us here, this is the program Liberia First on Junior Hard Talk. We are coming to you from Detroit, Michigan, and of course, Abraham AB Connor is on set with me here tonight. All right. Sarah Dopo is not playing in a comment session with Julius Banto. Yeah. She said, her last comment, she said, "You leave Julius Banto. I'm here for him. I'm here to rescue him from his anger." I want Julius Banto, by the time you write one paragraph or one sentence, we got a microphone here. Would have dealt you a lot of punches and given you a lot of bloody noses. So stop what you're doing, okay? Young man, stop what you're doing. Yeah. Rachel Basically checking in and saying hi. Be blessed, everyone. It's been a long time. Yeah.
Rachel, good to hear from you, man.
Good to hear from you.
Good to hear from you, and I hope the family, the kids, and everybody are doing great, man.
Absolutely. I see something like another certificate or another degree she got. And can you see her profile, AB?
Yeah, I see something there. I think she posting it, and that her name.
That her name on that paper there. Where?
No. I think that's a child's name.
Her child?
I think Ruben Chaplin.
Yeah.
Not Rachel Beseji that.
Yeah.
I think that's her.
It might be her daughter or her son. Yeah.
Son, yeah, somebody. I think it's I think Ruben. I can't see it too clear, but I think that's something like something. Yeah. So obviously they're not Russia.
Congratulations, Miss Chapin, to your child there. I think they achieved a milestone. We're gonna check it out and talk to you.
Yeah, it's good to hear from her. Yeah. So my brother, these are the issues in the country, and whenever these guys go to court, and it's not their way. The next thing they try to circumvent the law in so many different ways. They bend the rules just to suit them. At the end of the day, it's like might make right. That's what they're trying to do in this place continuously.
That's what they are doing.
because the MCC keep telling them that the rule of law in this place is not being adhered to, but they don't care.
They know they don't care.
No.
Abby, here is another story, and this is from the LACC.
Exactly.
Clearing Senator Nathaniel McGill of any wrongdoings.
Yep.
Of corruption.
Yep. I'm glad that you're bringing this up, my brother.
Yeah. LIBERIA Anti-Corruption Commission, the LACC, clearance certificate, case reference number 0521, to whom it may concern. This is to certify that Honorable Nathaniel F. McGill, former Minister of State, was subject of an investigation conducted by the LIBERIA Anti-Corruption Commission, the LACC, on allegations of payroll padding at the Ministry of State for the period 2018 to 2023. Upon thorough examination of the facts and available evidence, it has been determined that there is no probable cause to pursue legal criminal proceedings against the said individual/company. Accordingly, no charges have been filed and a case has been closed. This clearance is issued based on the findings of the investigation and does not serve as an endorsement or guarantee beyond the scope of the specific
inquiry
conducted.
Yep.
For verification or further inquiries, please contact Mr. Baba M. Boakai at bboakai@yahoo.com. And phone number is listed 0777-422-26. Issued this 3rd day of February 2026 at Monrovia, Liberia. Kind regards, Councillor Alexandra K. Zoe, Executive Chairperson. Now, here is my thing with this clearance. Why it clears McGill of corruption between 2018 to 2023, or from 2018 to 2023 of payroll padding, a similar letter or clearance was issued also for Emma Glasgow. You know, first question, who is Mr. Baba M. Boakai with their Yahoo email address?
Yeah.
Who is he? What's his position?
Is he related to Joseph Boakai?
Is he related to Joseph Boakai? Baba M. Boakai.
With a Yahoo account at our
Yahoo account from LACC.
LACC. When in fact it should be a government account.
A government account.
It can be a Yahoo account.
But again, if you look at the top, it got that LACC liberia@gmail.com.
Yeah.
Look at the top, Abby.
I've seen it.
Yeah.
I mean, this is just telling you that even government don't have government accounts.
Government email.
Emails are using these regular emails that can be manipulated or intruded into this. That Yahoo and Gmail, all those things can be infiltrated. They can be penetrated in so many ways. People can hack those things easily. That's the reason why when sensitive government agencies and things, even like I work for a department, trust me, my brother, like every other time, the email that we're using, people got so many security or things attached to it that it constantly change it. They protect it in so many different ways.
They protect it. So But Boakai, Baba and Boakai do not have a title.
Yeah.
As per this
The
certificate.
thing get problem, you contact him.
Contact him.
Yeah.
Where is he at? At a World Trade Center?
Who is he, by the way?
Who is he? Is he at World Trade Center? Eh? For further verification or further inquiries, please contact Mr. Baba M. Boakai. Who is Baba M. Boakai?
Yeah.
At least if you say Baba M. Boakai, Deputy Executive Chairperson for Administration, then we know what you're talking about.
Or head of inquiry team.
Head of inquiry or something.
Some kind of title.
Yeah.
That could be referenced.
Here's another thing. No problem with McGill from 2018 to 2023. And they specify payroll padding. So what happened to all of those people that are dismissed? Those hundreds of EPS officers, mansion workers that were dismissed, who were on temporary payroll. If he is not charged or guilty of payroll padding, over 700 people were fired from the executive mansion. Abi, what becomes of them? Abi, are you there?
Yes, my brother, I'm here. Hello?
Yeah, yeah.
You got it?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
And it's good that this discussion has been elevated at this point. Let's narrow this down to, or let's take it to just Senator McGill for now. The damage his personality they have inflicted on his personality, his integrity, his family, and the emotional trauma, because these are some of the things that culminated into the sanction that Senator McGill has today on him.
Yeah.
That he was a corrupt person. In fact, he was selling jobs and payroll paddling and all those kind of things.
Yeah.
Culminated into sanctions on him today. Now you got a LACC telling you he has been exonerated
from the time he took the job as Minister of State.
2018 up to the time that's the duration.
To 2023.
That's the duration of his tenure as Minister of State for Presidential Affairs.
And then he did not even end the position up to 2023. But
yes, he had to resign.
He had to resign.
He had to resign.
Yeah.
And today the damage has been caused his integrity and everything. And you're clearing him of everything based on
2 years later.
The specific of the problem. 2 years later.
2 years later. After you took over.
To the point that even some of them were even advocating that he should not be senator because why?
Should not be senator. Yeah.
They don't even care whether to litigate it or make inquiry, nothing.
It's the same. It's the same case we just spoke about here with the demolition exercises.
The demolition issues.
That
you understand?
What if people went to court?
Yes.
And
the man is being executed. Why? An inquiry has not been made, so to speak.
Right.
Metaphorically. You understand? So you have the issue now that this man has been exonerated. Not only him. Emma Glasgow was a same case.
Yeah.
This woman came and refurbished that particular place. A dead
agency.
A dead institution that had nothing to do.
No resources, no chair, no bench, no decks, no nothing. No, nothing.
It was a dead institution. Nobody in Liberia ever talked about fishery until Emma Glasgow took over that place.
Yeah. All they knew it was Fanti people in Westport with their canoes.
Simple. They go to the area and think about those guys, those seafarers and things, and go and there's something. That was it.
That was it.
She came and built that institution it made a reputable place. And you came there, you defamed her, you malign her character, you incriminated her, and you destroy her integrity. Because many a time people send to some of these institutions, in the institution locally, based on their performances, they get international recognition and go get international position. But when you malign her in this way,
You malign her character.
destroy her character as a criminal, even international opportunity can't get it easily. Now the next thing you say, oh, the person clear, they didn't do anything wrong. So you expect them to just walk away like that. Today, you had a young man like the Jefferson Koji destroyed under the guise of, oh, this man had militia parading the street of Monrovia, and this and all of this thing. You came here and presented fictitious, fabricated stories to the Capitol Hill here, and predicated on that. Those people got sanctioned and destroyed today. And only after 2 years now, you're telling people, oh, the man free, he didn't do anything wrong. And mind you, my brother, the people that fabricated those lies to bring this government to power today, they have started a drumbeat right now against the LACC, talking about all the commissioners of the LACC, they're all CDC partisans, including Alexander Zoe. That's the next thing they have started trumpeting. Why are they just freeing the people there? So the goal is that as soon as you say you roll, you go over there, but just find you guilty, come ring or shine, you must be guilty.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it's good that this thing has been elevated like this. And I expect that Senator McGill and those that they get exonerated, there should be counter-suing here. To go
Absolutely.
To court, and they charge them for damages, and emotional damages and everything else, so that they can start paying some money.
Pain and suffering. Pain and suffering.
Yeah,
emotional damage.
Emotional damage and everything. They should sue them for some of those things, because this is a modus operandi that had to lie their way to power, and today under that very wise, there's no evidence that they can come away to incriminate these people. The next thing is say, oh, but they can walk away. You understand? Now, any institution that delves into the merit of the case and then exonerate people, the next thing is, oh, but the person is part of sedition. That is why they free the people. But what evidence did they bring it? Bring your evidence against the person. The people have availed themselves, telling you that, oh man, I'm willing to go anywhere for such a case. But it should be a merit-based case wherein you provide the evidence against me, and it should be litigated. But they don't want to do that.
Should be litigated.
They become prejudicial, and based on that, they want you to accept the fact that the man is guilty even before the judicial turn took its course. So this is the problem here, my brother. It's good that this thing is elevated like this, and we got to take them and then magnify it and make sure that this kind of thing, because this is tantamount to witch hunt. Full stop. You can't sugarcoat this.
It is a witch hunt. But another thing about this whole process here, AB, is that they've cleared 2 officials from the CDC government, Ms. Glasco and Nathaniel McGill. Now, are they doing this to target 1 or 2 persons from the CDC era, and then make the public, like Julius Banto, then to say, why you're complaining? If they went after Clar Hope Foundation, they went after Samuel Tweah and others, and then they say, we got probable cause to prosecute Tweah and Clar Hope Foundation and all of that. You see where I'm going with this?
Exactly.
Now we'll not be making a case to say, because now they will be saying, if the LACC can Clear McGill, Clear Emma Glasgow, and they can't clear Tweah and Clar Hope Foundation, or even Funati Kofa and others, or other people from the CDC time, why should you think, or why do you think they are witch hunting these other people that they say they got probable cause for? So I see it as So I mean, I hope I'm wrong.
You would not be wrong if you see it as a calculated ploy. You will not be wrong, my brother. You will not be wrong, because the fact of the matter is that the case of Senator McGill and Emma Glasgow was not heavily publicized as compared to the case of Minister Tweah and Speaker Kofa. I call it the Clar Foundation. It has been heavily politicized, and it's in a limelight as compared to these other two cases. And because it has been heavily politicized to the point that they're dragging it from one place to another, they want to do everything to make sure that this is the catalyst. They try to make sure that, oh yes, you saw that we exonerated Senator McGill and Emma Glasgow. Why you guys are complaining?
Emma Glasgow.
We are not complaining here. What we're telling you that the merit of the case. You said Clar Foundation used government resources. You have not provided any
government issue check to that. Yeah.
No. Forget about the check, my brother. You have not provided any certified audit that covers the duration of Clar Marie Weah tenure as First Lady. You have not provided that for office to say, oh, we have audited here, and here are areas that resources were best appropriated or squandered. You have not provided that to the public, but rather you're telling us she should come and give you a records of her own institution. They say, oh, this is what I'm doing. When the burden of proof rests on the accuser. You are the accuser here. You should provide the evidence in the case. Now they go to court, which of course the justice in Chima is going to deny that particular thing based on the merit of the case itself. Oh man, yeah, you said this man stole. What's the record that you are incriminating or indicting this person on? You understand? So these are the kind of variables that are playing around. Now they're going to play with these things around, because the goal is that when you become prejudicial before a case is adjudicated, these are the variables that play in it. Because you judge the case before the case is judged. You understand?
Absolutely.
So we're going to do everything at the end of the day. Say, oh, but and we'll free some of your people there. Even that, the problem here is that even their own case, there's a guy, a Unity Party guy that got LACC free from how to call it, resettlement repatriation. He was free, but he's a Unity Party partisan. Even the case with the guy from Lofa County, they free him. I think the Lofa University or whatever it is. The question there is that what mechanism are they using to keep dragging people around? Only at the end of the day, they kind say, "Oh, but man, you're free.
You're free. You clear.
You clear. You go." Just like that.
In case any verification, see Baba Boakai.
And at the end of the day, they're not even the legal costs you incur, the resources that you expended on that case. How is it reimbursed? So that's what I say. There should be a counter sue here for some of those things, because those lawyers representing the accused people, they are paying those lawyers. They're not going to the court, on a charity basis. They're not pro bono cases, yeah?
No, they are not.
So, I mean, my brother, you are right to get the apprehensions that this is a catalyst they're trying to use here, that at the end of the day, they're going to say, oh, yeah, but ain't free some of your people, why you're complaining for?
Why you're complaining? Yeah.
But mind you, they have started to set a drum beat that the LACC is predominantly United because CDC, because Alexander Zoga appointed under the Georgia government. So they say, oh, the CDC people, that's what they free all the CDC people there for.
But didn't they attempt to remove them too?
Yes, they attempted it.
Yeah.
They did. They attempted it.
So exactly they will say because the George Weah appointed them, so that's why they are clearing people. But I doubt it. That's why they are clearing people, because there's no merit in their allegations against these people.
But my brother, when the LSCC when LACC law got
reinforced
and revitalized under George Weah government, George Weah did not go unilaterally appointed commissioner.
No.
There was a vetting process.
A vetting process.
A vetting process that it was thorough and rigorous to the point that these people got selected and those names got submitted to the president's office for appointment.
Correct.
So when not one of these political things say, oh yeah, John Brown down the road, yeah, let me kind of appoint him. No.
No.
But because this thing not going the way they want it, their goal is that as soon as they say, oh, Abraham Conner stole, you say, yeah, but man, come read or shine, Abraham Conner got to be guilty.
You gotta be guilty.
If the facts don't match with it, they say, oh, they man stole, and that's about it. So that's the kind of preconceived notion to going into these things that way. It's strictly political, and it must meet that political goal. That's all.
That's it. That's it. Again, folks, welcome to all of you. Juba Slawion, welcome there. She said the administration under Boakai has been a tremendous failure. Absolutely. Said they are foolish. No, Monique Boyu. Good evening, Mr. Gilmer and panelists, as well as our GHT CLN community. Happy Friday to all. Absolutely. Happy Friday to you there in Minnesota. Great to see you on here as always. Telvin Thompson, all the way there from Paris, France. Good morning, Mr. Gilman and the peace-loving people of Mama Liberia. I'm watching from Paris, France. Welcome there. Cyril Dopo, dealing with Julius Banto. He tired writing, he go.
Not going to bed now, or he's still writing?
He got to bed, he tired. We tell him some bloody noses. He got political bloody noses. he realized that before he finished writing one sentence, we now use the microphone plenty time on it. If we choose not to read a comment, nobody sees it, nobody hears it. Sarah Dopo, Julius Banto, so is Boakai, and he's overrated too. Yeah. I'm telling you, man. The guy, I know what gets Julius Banto so angry with himself.
Yeah.
You know? He's so angry. I don't know why.
Maybe something wrong with the Bantu knee, that's why.
Yeah. You know? Say he wanted to be Freeport director. He didn't want deputy position. He wanted, I don't know, FPRC or whatsoever. Somewhere down there, right near the port or FPRC, that place he wanted to be. He didn't get it.
Peter, you were so entitled to it.
You were entitled. You felt so entitled. You know? Life don't go like that, my man. Yeah, the revolution. Talking Tabata. Yeah.
That's so like old music there, man. Play new music.
Play new music.
Yeah. I hear that in long time.
Sarah Double. That one free food jack got him angry. And Boakai didn't give it to him either. No. Can't get fuck cookie.
No. Zilch.
Zilch, nada. Oh my goodness. Yeah, man. All right, we'll so open up the lines. But we got to maybe your background. We got to go a little bit into this maybe the Capitol building fire case.
I'm muted.
Yeah, I just muted you because I was getting feedback from your microphone. When you're ready to speak, I'm gonna open up your lines. All right. Let me welcome Helena Brown from Charlotte, North Carolina. Good evening, Mr. Gilmer, and all my GHT, my beautiful GHT CLN family. Welcome there, Helena M. Brown. Good to see you. Happy weekend to you too. Okay. The Capitol building fire case. Associate Justice Yusuf Kaba has placed a hold on the transfer of the arson trial from Monrovia following an appeal by Speaker J. Fonati Kofa and others. They argued that the case has passed jury selection, evidence gatherings, and testimony has begun with the LMP officer testifying. ABI Lafayette coming from Mass SP. He and his sister really get a long way to go. Abbott Bali Bine from Phoenix, Arizona. Welcome there. How you doing? Good to see you, brother. Welcome. Say hi to your darling wife there, Ruth Bodo Bine, okay? Good to see you on here from Phoenix tonight. Okay, so the arson case involving Speaker Kofa and others took a turn when we reported here that Judge Roosevelt Willie had taken money from the government to disband the jury. And true to the report, he ruled and disbanded the jury. Speaker Kofa and others took an appeal to the Supreme Court. Then the government lawyers motioned or filed to move the case, to transfer the case out of Monrovia, perhaps out of Montserrado County. And Kofa and others again took an appeal to the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court Justice in Chambers, Yusuf Kaba, placed a hold or prohibition on Roosevelt Willie Court to hold on until he can render a decision whether to move the case or continue with the case. Okay? We saw here, we displayed to you a document from the Ministry of Justice citing another decision by, I believe, the same justice in Chambers against the government in favor of Chris Dubayan, that he was removed illegally and should be reinstated and what have you, or his benefits and everything be paid. Okay? That's the document right on your screen right there. The Ministry of Justice said no. We don't agree to that. By the justice in Chambers, we want the full bench to listen to this, because you know what? They have the majority of the justices and Chief Justice on the bench. At least they got 3 appointed by Joseph Boakai. But the Supreme Court is supposed to be above everything. It's where you go to get redress, and the court must be fair and balanced. Okay? There is a reason why this Justice Ministry is taking this stand to disagree with the decision of the Justice in Chambers to have Christopher Dubayan reinstated or paid his benefits and everything. Because if that happens, if the government adhere to that, any decision by Yusuf Kaba especially involving the arson trial, to say, no, you cannot transfer the case. The case have begun. You got to bring back all of those jurors that you disbanded. You cannot select new people whatsoever. The government will have something to rely on to say, we had this before with Chris D Tweah Jr. We kick against it, and we were given hearing by the full bench. And this is the decision of the full bench. So the case involving Clar Foundation, Speaker Kofa, Samuel Tweah, and others, we want a full bench to argue, to discuss it, to make a decision. Okay? The angry Julius Banto was just here talking about the government is going to abide by the court, the decision of the court. And he knows many, many times this government refused to listen to the Supreme Court, including the forced removal of Speaker Kofa. When the Supreme Court voted unanimously and ruled, came down with that ultra-virus ruling. And even in the second ruling, Boakai said, what did he say? I understand the Supreme Court ruling, but we'll deal with the people that got quorum. We will deal with the people that got quorum. And so it's the same thing about to happen here. That any decision reached by the justice in chambers against the government, the Ministry of Justice will kick against it, will file, like they did in this case involving Chris Young. They will want the full bench to get involved and listen in. What's happening to our justice system? How can, if these things are happening to Liberians, how can investors, foreigners, have confidence in the judiciary system to go and invest their thousands and their millions? How? What will be their reliance? Huh? So that's where we are. That's where we are. The justice system in our country has proven to be what it is. Not supported, not honored by the Boakai government. It's been pushed around, been led and pulled by the nose. And whatever they seek, they get. Okay? Roosevelt Willie ruled that the Clar Foundation should produce evidence against herself when the government accused the foundation of corruption. But the government, you heard AB here, the government have had access to the office of the First Lady of the Republic of Liberia for 2 years now and months. like the LACC or the GHT to come out to say we've audited the office of the First Lady from 2018 to 2023, and monies allocated in the budget for her office were misappropriated in the tune of XYZ thousands or millions. These are the return checks issued by the government that went to building material store, or that went to this place, that went to that place to construct the Clar Hope Foundation campus. The government have not been able to produce one document, one scintilla of evidence. But Roosevelt Willie said, go bring all your files so that the government can check it. Then when they go through it, then they will file charges against you. How you got this money? How you got that money? Who is this person? This person you got on the list here that gave 50,000. Who are they? Huh? Our telephone lines are open. Call us here at 313-957-9702, WhatsApp and direct. Let's have your input as we go back to AB Corner. AB.
Yo, brother.
Yeah.
I just listening to you, man. You're laying it out. And deployed there is that the judicial system of that country is in peril right now. And George Roosevelt Willie, there are many cases that people have complained about it being kind of manipulated by him and his court.
Right.
And we are not legal practitioners here.
No.
For you to have a case of this magnitude and you telling somebody, say, oh, go bring your own, I've never heard of those kind of situations. I mean, this is mind-boggling. But because you have the guy at the asset recovery thing, that those are laziness. High degree of laziness is being applied by that asset recovery team. At this point in time, you should start displaying records that you think that the Clar Foundation squander resources.
That would be incriminating.
Things that have been incriminating. Things that will support your allegation against her. But after all of these months, only to go to court and the arm twist that court, because that's what the Boakai governor wants, for them to say, oh, the only thing you can do, Clar, go bring all your documents here. They peruse it to see, to ask you who gave you $5, who gave you $10, and why did they give it to you for?
Right.
Are you kidding me? But this government, my brother, you have a government as we speak today. 10 million, between $6 to $10 million is being wasted in 4 years. Not even a legislative inquiry.
No.
That have been made. Least to be talked about for the asset recovery to go there and find her. A legislative inquiry, they are not even cited the legislature to find out what happened here and to get the facts on it, because there's no budgetary allocation. Nothing. Today, as we speak, from my understanding, there has been additional $5 million being spent on school or whatever university in a very low county without budgetary allocation and no inquiry, nothing. Asset recovery is not even going on that side to find out.
No.
Asset recovery is over there that Boakai has suspended people, had dismissed people, and did not go after them to find out anything about them. But when it comes to Clar Marie and Minister Tweah, it's all over the place.
It's all over the place.
Embarrassingly, you're going to get somebody and say, oh no, go bring your document, go bring your evidence. It's not going to happen.
No.
And then know that the justice in chamber, Yusuf Kaba, will rule that, hey, look, oh man, if you got to say, take this woman to court and start all this shenanigans around here. Go and adduce the evidence in court and tell people, say, oh, yeah, are the things in that.
Yeah, are the things. Yeah, are the evidence.
Yes. But nothing of the kind. So this is a shenanigan. At the end of the day, they drag it all around the place, legally embarrass people, portray this noble woman that the history of 170 some years country, that you never had any first lady to get the first lady born of that country's historically, that have never done such. But the far-sightedness of this woman, the ingenuity that she saw the need to get like a befitting institution like that.
Right.
Trying to drag her around, malign her integrity and everything else on bogus charges. Shameless to soul. So for them to tell her to come and give evidence, obviously the justice chamber is going to rule against their particular position. So that's why they're laying all the groundwork. The next thing you saw that letter from the justice minister there is the groundwork they're laying for subsequent cases that will be
decided by the justice in chambers.
Yes.
Not just Yusuf Kaba, but any justice in chambers.
You got to get a precedent already.
Right. They would have got they would have had a precedent. Yep.
Yes. That's it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, well, brother, you can run to the lines and hear from the people.
Our lines are open, folks. You want to call us here? Call 313-957-9702. If we don't hear from you, we'll be wrapping up, and then we're gonna wish you a happy Friday. We're gonna play one song for you tonight, also.
If Julius Banto want to call, you can call in. Let's have a conversation.
Yeah, Julius Banto. If you are following, anybody knowing the whereabouts of Julius Banto, Tanji Banto brother, please tell him he has a service call. Want to hear angry voice, like the Angry Birds. Anybody knowing the whereabouts of Julius Banto? Yes, a service call going out for him.
Julius, we're just having some fun, my man. So come let have a conversation.
Let's have some fun. It's Friday night, Banto. Ain't nothing serious yet, okay? Let me say hi to my man there from Monrovia tonight, or Karim Kroma. He said, good morning to the ever-potent Wild Michael. I'm following religiously as usual from my Cinco resident. Welcome there, Karim Kroma. Good to see you as always, okay? And Jugoslavian, shameless administration, shameless government. That's who they are, you know? We gotta shame them every time we come on here.
Of course. We can't keep quiet.
But now it's not the time.
I always remind you, my brother, Liberia's politics have degenerated into perception politics.
Perception.
If they say something, they'll keep saying it, and it subsequently it kind of sink in the mind of the people. They take it to be reality.
They take it to be reality.
So you got to debunk. I mean, you got to be almost instantaneous. You got to be you bust on it when it comes up. You nip it in the you know what, and you know.
Yep. Even Henry Costa said it once. He said, "Perceptions are not facts." But now all they preach against the CDC government. Perception. Yep. Politics. Propaganda. Mark Jabate. Propaganda. We use propaganda. We use propaganda. But that doesn't mean a fact.
Ravi, You marry your two wife, your two woman.
Yeah, yeah. Reverend,
And then you get live.
your two wife, your two wife.
Yeah.
You marry your two wife. Your two
Yeah.
wife divorce you.
Two wife divorce you. One from West Point.
One from West Point. Other one in Niguta. You say you don't lie. I marry in West Point. You see how you don't lie. I was born in a government hospital. We had cathedral. How far from that place to West Point?
Oh no, right? Oh my goodness.
Your two will divorce you.
Reverend, wait now. Reverend, wait.
Wait. Your two will divorce you. You say you don't lie.
You go out my job for birth certificate. My job is coming for you.
I'm coming for you. Oh my goodness.
That's so funny, dude. That was so comical, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah. Yeah. Milton Clapper under the other code there. You don't know me, Jack. You see how you can lie? Oh my goodness.
That's funny, man. It was so funny.
You see how you don't lie? You don't know me, Jack. I'm married in West Point. Married two women in West Point.
Yeah, one for the brother never married woman for one. Oh my god.
Yeah.
That was funny, man.
Absolutely. Well, folks, Ibi, you got any last word? That's how we're gonna leave it here.
Yeah, my brother. Again, like I said, it was a great show, and then we will continue to highlight those things for the common good of Liberia.
Absolutely.
You would not allow this government, my brother, because everything that it preached to the people that brought them to power, all of those propaganda, all of those things are falling apart, and it's coming right back to bite them in the rear part.
Absolutely.
So the issue about these people being exonerated after they have been maligned for 2 years or 3 years or even the duration of their tenure in government, they call them criminals.
Yep.
And today, under their very government, those people have been exonerated. I think there should be counter-suit for some of those people. The likes of Emma Glasgow should get her payback. She must get her entitlement, everything that she's entitled to, she must get it. And Senator McGill should muster the courage and pursue some other measures. Because as we speak, this thing has taken international toll on him that he's unsanctioned today.
He's unsanctioned.
Maybe he could write those people but with the clearance for that particular LACC to the Menesky people here so that they could see reason to remove that sanction on him.
But then they'll be asking for who is Burma Boakai?
Yeah, that's the thing.
Burma. With a Yahoo email.
Yeah, and a Yahoo for that matter. A whole government institution with a Yahoo email. So I mean, it is what it is, my brother. And lastly, I would like to throw light on the economic situation in our country.
Yeah.
That these people, they use propaganda. They magnify the lies to the people. That indeed the weird government was ineffective. That's the reason why during the COVID, there was an escalate spike in the price of basic commodity, gasoline, and other things, and forgetting to know that the global economy was heavily affected by COVID. Absolutely. But they didn't allow that reasoning to sink in the mind of the people. They said the government was ineffective. Yeah. Forgetting to know that Liberia is 90% import-based economy.
The 3 days war in Iran, they cry for gas.
They're crying for gas.
Yeah.
Liberia is heavily input-based economy that we depend 90% of our things that we consume in our country or use in our country is imported. You're manufacturing nothing. Meaning, so when it comes to market determination, you got very little input in it.
Right.
You're just at the receiving end of issues. So today, Liberia is in a situation that the economy is going to take a further toll on the people with the escalation of gas price and all that kind of thing right now globally, and it's not only going to be narrow to gasoline.
No,
every basic commodity, because
we reported here months ago that they were getting Russian oil in Liberia.
Yep.
And now the Russian oil that's coming from Iran to Liberia, we're not happy like that. It's gonna slow down. So that 87 million where that man took, it must sweat. You got to account for it, or probably got to use it to run to Nigeria or somewhere to go buy some oil and buy some gas.
Eventually, but even it's going to buy, those things are going to be bought at a higher price.
Higher prices.
Regardless. Yeah. And because you're buying at a higher price, the market itself going to be, the price going to increase. Just today, I think they said added 50 cents. Trust me, by tomorrow morning, between now and Monday, you're going to have additional 50 cents on a particular on the per gallon.
Every day.
And it's a global situation.
It's a global thing.
But they did not allow the Liberia, the government, the Tweah government. They did not allow that government to explain the situation to the people of Liberia. They politicize it and they portray the government as being inept, as if they were producing gasoline and they were not giving it to the people of Liberia. This is the situation. The chicken have come home to roost now today. They're dealing with it. You got Amos 12 over there talking about they got stability. That it will change just on Monday. By Wednesday, the narrative changed. Come on the president and the pricing and everything.
Yeah.
And it's on an upward trajectory, my brother.
It is.
It is on an upward trajectory. Just today, I drove out when I saw the guy. I have not bought gasoline for $3 and change. You know why?
In a very long time. Yeah, I must say. Yeah.
And today you got gas for $3.37 and $3.50 around the place.
If you find gas now for $2.89 or $2.99, you'll be like, "Oh, this one is cheaper," because you pop out here with $3.49 somewhere.
Yes, exactly. So it's a global situation that people will try to see reason if only this was a sincere government, that everything was not politicized by them, that brought in the power, that catapulted in the power today.
My man, they reduced flour bear from 35 Liberian to 35 US.
Yeah, to 35.
everything has time. Absolutely.
Yeah. Everything has time. But I wanted to point that out, and then this is what we are dealing with. The commotion, the insecurity, everything just piling up, you know?
Absolutely.
But thanks for the time.
Absolutely. Everything has time by Alan Brown to take us home tonight, folks. Mr. Bernard from Glasgow, Maggie McConnell, Mary Clark, tell us here. Where the days are you? President D. Lady Agama, Avros, Zakakeri, Linda Murray, Clarice Massacre, Rachel President Traffic, Mercy Stephen, Tracy S. Williams, Victoria Ali, Corinne Kumar, Peter Lincoln, Robert, Charles and Water the second. Yeah, Blamo Forget, Sam Rick. It's just sufficient for me. The one. Yeah, Mio. Jerome Weah. Julius Z. Kennedy. Lucas Noae. There's no way to win.
No petty jealousy. Just wait for God.
This is Melvin here. Melvin everything has done. Telling Carl Robert, good morning at your end. He said, what's up, big brother? All is well here. Hey, yo. Get there. Holy Spirit enter my house. I want to dance. I want to sing. I want to play with my friends. Comfort mamite. No casa ni ahí. Harrison Pablo. No, Monique for you. The Holy Spirit gonna bring our own 2029. Don't swear yourself. Say it will not happen. Hey yo, hey yo. Eric passed away. No casa no hay. Brown. Everything has done. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's all for us here tonight. Thanks to Abe Connect. One of you followers of the show, distributors, those of you that connect with us, thanks very much. I want to wish you well, you and yours. Happy weekend. Join us again bright and early Monday evening rather, for a brand new edition on a brand new week. Until then, I've been your host and announcer, Wild Michael Gilman. Do have yourself a wonderful weekend. Helen Quayo Elliott. Prezozo.
You are